Wow, I just got finished with school and I have to go somewhere later on, but I need a snack before I go. Now the question is, should I have something sweet or something healthy? I really like something sweet, but I should really eat something healthy. I wonder if there's any way to get sweet and healthy together. Well, I figured this out. How about you watch a food fight?
Food Fight by Carol Diggory Shields. Illustrated by Doreen Gay Castle. Read by Nancy Gambino. Last night, when you were fast asleep, snoring unawares, do you know what happened in the kitchen downstairs? Just about midnight, or a little bit later, the light came on in your refrigerator. The milk peeked out and whispered, "All clear." "Close the door," yelled the ranch. "I'm dressing in here." "This place is the pits," all the olives cried. Celery stalked to the door and opened it wide. "Let us have a party," said the salad greens, and slid to the floor on a bunch of string beans. "We've been bottled and bagged and wrapped up tight. We're gonna cut loose and party tonight." The coffee perked up and the beets started thumping. The bread made a toast and the jello was jumping. The almonds acted nutty. The pretzels did a twist. The Swiss cheese yodeled when the chocolates kissed. Yodel-hee-hoo. The tuna fish were singing tunes over by the sink. When the garlic joined in, they yelled, "You stink!" The garlic was crushed, felt oh so sad. But his friend Chili Pepper got red, hot, mad. "Picking on my buddy? Now that's not right. Are you ready to rumble? 'Cause it's a food fight." A big box of macaroni elbowed in. The hot dog started barking and joined the din. The chunky peanut butter jumped into the jam. "You're chicken!" yelled the noodles to some soup in a can. The rice got steamed and popped the corn. "Chill out, you guys," the ice cubes warned. But the punch kept punching and the cream got whipped. The chips threw the crackers in the guacamole dip. Food fight! Food fight! It's a food fight. We're going to mix it up and fight all night. Then high in the cupboard yelled some dishwashing suds, "Hey, knock it off or you'll wake up the spuds." And sure enough, from the vegetable drawer, 10 Idaho potatoes rolled out on the floor. They eyed the mess, and then they scowled. "Clean it up now," the potatoes growled. "Put everything away and do it fast, or come tomorrow morning. You'll all be trashed." The fight turned into a cleanup race. All the eggs scrambled to get back in place. The chowder clammed up, the bananas peeled out. The hamburger helper scurried about. Spaghetti roped up the last pinto beans. The batter pitched in, soon the kitchen was clean. The fridge filled up. Was everyone inside? "Hey, wait for me!" the ketchup cried. The lights went out, the broom swept away, and everything was ready for a brand new day. But if something downstairs doesn't seem quite right, just ask the cat about what happened last night.
Well, I hope you enjoyed hearing about the food fight. Wasn't that fun? Now, I have a friend that can show us how to take healthy food and make it taste just as good as those sweets that we all really like. And her name is Adrienne. So how about we meet her right now? Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Excellent.
Now, Adrienne, I understand you are a dietitian.
Yes.
And what does a dietitian do?
A dietitian teaches people how to eat healthy foods.
Oh, wow. And I see a whole bunch of healthy foods laid out here.
Yes.
And I did get in contact with Adrienne ahead of time, and she has a few snacks she's going to show us how to make. So how about we get started?
All right. Well, the first thing I'd like to show you is a food, like you said, when it tastes sweet. These are a great sweet treat for all the kids.
Oh, I love sweets.
Yeah, what we have here is some prunes, or I'm sorry, dates. I apologize. We're going to stick this right here in our food processor, along with some dried apple slices.
Very good.
Help it along here. These are a great snack to eat. I have some oats. If you want to make oatmeal, have you ever used oats before?
Oh, oatmeal's good.
Put some oatmeal in here. And in here. And then finally I have some cinnamon. And cinnamon always makes things taste good. And we're just going to put a little bit in here. All right? It's very simple.
All of those things, most of these things do have a sweet taste to them, don't they?
Absolutely. And these are all good, healthy fruits. They have lots of fiber in them, which makes you feel really full. So even though you're eating something sweet, it's going to stay with you and stay in your belly a lot longer.
Oh, so I won't want to eat a whole bunch of it.
Right.
Like by this handful, I'll eat a little bit less.
A couple and your belly will be full.
Oh, very good. And will it give me energy so I can go play soccer?
Absolutely. And it gives you, because of the fiber, it gives you energy for a long time. So if you're going to play soccer, you're going to have energy for the whole game, not just for the first 2 minutes.
Oh, cool. That's a winner all around. Okay, so what do we do with all these?
All right, so after we put all the ingredients in there, we're just going to stick them in our food processor, and we're just going to turn it on for 2 minutes. So I'm going to turn it.
And you have to hold the top.
Well, I just held the top just to make sure you don't want anything going
Flying
all
out,
over the
yeah.
kitchen. That's usually not a good thing.
Don't do that at home. No flying all over the kitchen.
Moms will not be happy. All right, we'll just turn it on and we'll process for 2 minutes until it turns into a thick paste. Looks good.
Now, what do we do with this? Because, you know, I have my apron on, so I'm ready to get busy.
All right, well, you're going to help me make these. I'm going to take this off here. What I like to do, move this over, is scoop these into little balls. So I have my little melon ball maker, and you can just go in there and scoop it out. You're going to get messy, so you're going to have to kind of put it into your hand and form it into a ball. Perfect. All right.
And it does stick together.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to just make it into a ball, right?
All right, and we'll just set them on the plate when you're done, and that's it. And you can put these in the refrigerator if you want. You can leave them set out, depending on how many you're going to eat at one time. But remember, they're going to really fill you up. So.
And then you can you like freeze them and make them really cold, or?
Yeah, you could do whatever you want with them.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, so yep, we can make some more later, but a great after-school snack.
Oh, okay, so we'll put those to the side. Okay. And now I see something else over here that looks absolutely yummy.
These are called yogurt kisses, and what they are.
Can I try one?
Absolutely, sure.
I like Hershey Kisses, but these are better for me.
Healthier, yeah, but they're still sweet.
Oh yeah, they're good.
Okay.
They're really good.
Take some more. Yogurt Kisses are a play off of Hershey Kisses, but we use yogurt instead of chocolate. All right. What kid doesn't like a frozen treat after school or anytime?
Or big kid.
Or big kid.
So what flavor is this?
This one's cherry.
Oh,
so
okay.
I have some cherry yogurt. And
cherry's really good. Okay. And I'll put these, I'll just stick these over in the freezer so that they don't melt on us right now.
Okay.
But how do we make these?
How do we make these? Well, we're going to take some yogurt. Try not to get too messy here, but I just stick this thing all in the bag, okay? And that's good enough. And then we want to make sure, again, we close this up real nice and tight because we don't want, I'm getting messy already.
That's all right, we like mess.
All right, so we're gonna make, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our own piping bag. So you just take a Ziploc bag and you take a scissors and you cut off the tip. And you just want a real small tip. You don't want anything too big.
Okay. Okay, and then what do you mean by piping? What do we do with this?
We're gonna actually pipe them onto a cookie sheet.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna make them in the shape of Hershey Kisses. So we're gonna pipe.
Oh, you just squirt out a little bit.
And we
that
just
looks
squirt.
like fun.
This is a great fun activity for kids to do. And you just squirt. Oh, that one didn't look too much like a Hershey Kiss, but just like that.
So I just take my favorite flavor of yogurt.
Absolutely.
And then now, do you use a special kind of yogurt like Greek yogurt or just...
You can use Greek yogurt. This one's actually just plain regular yogurt. Greek yogurt has a little bit more protein, so that's going to help fill you up a little bit more. Good for your muscles, good for your body. Yogurt's great because it has lots of calcium in it.
Oh, okay. And well, what does calcium do for me?
Calcium's good for your teeth and your bones.
Ooh, good teeth and bones.
That's right. And you just keep filling them up until you're done. Your yogurt's gone, but it'll make probably a dozen or so.
And now after the tray's all full, where would we put it?
We put this in the freezer and we put it in there for an hour.
Oh, okay.
So an hour later, your snack will be done and you'll be ready to eat.
Oh, that's awesome. So if I make them before my favorite show, maybe an hour before my favorite show, and I want to sit down and chow down a little bit, they'll be ready in time for the show. All right.
A great alternative to ice cream.
Oh, that too. Love ice cream too. But
Ice cream's a good one, but
this is much healthier.
This is the healthy version.
Okay, they are just as sweet. They're awesome. I think they're gonna be my new replacement for other chocolate. Need less replacements.
All right, let me just wipe my hands here a little bit. Get this out of the way. All right.
So far we're doing great with all the foods that I like the sweet, but it still tastes, it's still healthy for me. That's awesome.
Okay, well now I want to get into eating more vegetables.
Okay, now vegetables are always tough.
They're hard. Not everybody's favorite food is vegetables, but that's my job, is to get them to be.
Okay, so how are you going to get me to eat my vegetables?
All right, well right now we're going to make a veggie dip. I love to dip my foods. I don't know if you like to dip your foods.
Oh, that's much more fun than...
It's more fun eating foods with dip. So what I have here is a little bit of sour cream, and I pre-mixed some herbs together. Some parsley, basil, onion powder, garlic powder, just a cup of pepper, I believe that's it. And we're just gonna scoop out roughly a tablespoon, and we're just gonna mix that right in. The nice thing about doing this is
this a
you
spoon?
can, yep, go ahead. Why don't you go ahead and stir a while. The nice thing about making your own ranch dip is then you can keep this for another time.
Oh, and you can put as much in as you like.
You can put in as much as you like, and it's a lot healthier for you than the stuff you buy at the grocery store, because that has a lot of salt in it, and we don't need a lot of salt in our diet.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Now, I noticed the vegetables you have here are a lot of different colors, like a rainbow of colors?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we try to eat, a rainbow every day. And that's something you can even do at home. Make sure you eat something red, something orange, something yellow, something green, and something blue or purple, because each color gives you different nutrients.
Oh, like this. This is a red bell pepper?
A red bell pepper. Red bell peppers are good for your heart. Red foods are good for your heart. Orange foods are good for your eyes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. Oh, very cool.
Do you like to run? Do you like to move?
I like to move a lot.
Okay, then you want to be choosing a lot of green foods, because they give you lots of energy.
Oh, okay.
I teach all my kids, if they want to have lots of energy and run fast, you got to choose green foods.
It's the green foods that say go. I like it.
All right. Another thing that we can add to this is a little bit of cottage cheese.
Oh, okay.
All right. If you want, what we can do and make this really fun is if we add a little bit of cottage cheese to our ranch mix, and you don't even taste that. That just goes right in there. Now it makes it nice and thick, and we can stick all our vegetables in there and have a party.
Oh, look, they stand up.
They stand up.
And look at all the colors.
You could add cucumbers, you could add zucchini strips, you could add whatever vegetable
Broccoli,
you
make
like.
it look like little trees.
Little trees coming out. So there's a whole bunch of, it's really limitless.
Oh, that looks like fun.
So again, did you have one already?
I didn't have, well, I'm going to try another one with the, with the cottage cheese in, because, you know, I didn't try that one out. That dip is really good. That's another success. I like it.
All right. Again, always love to dip. So anytime we can add stuff with dip, I'm on board.
But we don't double dip.
No,
We single dip.
no. Especially if you're sharing. Unless you're doing it by yourself, then you can double dip. You could triple dip.
Oh, so make your own. Everybody gets their own.
That's right. All right.
Very cool.
So, all right. So the next healthy snack, and this is a great one. This can even be a good healthy breakfast.
I love peanut butter.
If people have trouble getting out the door because they're running late because they woke up late or...
That happens a lot.
Yes.
That whole running late thing happens a lot.
All right, this is a quick, easy breakfast idea, or it could be an after-school snack or an evening snack after dinner. And this is real simple. Any kid could do this. All right?
Okay.
You don't need a parent to help you out
So
with this.
what do we have here?
So right now I have a whole wheat tortilla.
Okay.
All right, and you can get that at the grocery store. And what I'm going to do is spread a little bit of peanut butter on that, just a nice thin layer.
Now I know sometimes people are allergic to peanut butter, so what else could we use?
You could use soy butter instead, especially if you're going to make this and take it in as a snack for school. Then you want to make sure you have a soy butter because some schools have a strict nut-free.
Right, you have a nut for your allergies.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you don't want to make your friends sick.
That's right. So we're just going to put a thin layer of peanut butter on here, and we're just going to stick the banana, the whole thing right in there.
Oh.
Just like that.
Okay.
All right. And then we're going to roll it up. This is the fun part. Roll it up like a burrito. Now you might need a parent to help you with a knife, but all we're going to do is just cut them, and we're going to make almost like little sushi rolls. And we're going to make peanut butter banana sushi rolls. If you're short on time and you need to rush out the door, but you didn't get breakfast, you could just eat it like this.
Oh, it could be your little banana hot dog
Banana hot dog.
for breakfast.
And you can
that's great.
walk out the door. You don't need to have a plate with you. If you want to have it as a snack, you can just put them on a plate like this. My kids love this.
And this is another thing that's sweet and will fill you up.
That's right. So we got the sweet from the fruit. The key when you're making snacks is you always want to include a fruit or a vegetable if you can.
Okay.
You should be getting 5 servings of fruits and vegetables every day.
And that's a lot. So if we have some snacks and we incorporate them, we include them in the snacks, then we're okay.
Absolutely. All right. So there's another healthy snack that tastes great.
That's awesome.
All right. So I got 2 more here to show you. Let me show you this one next. This is my orange yogurt cups.
We don't have a cup there. What are we going to use as a cup?
We're going to use our orange. All right.
That's different.
It is different. So what I did was I cut the orange in half.
Okay.
All right, and I just took out all the insides. I took one of those, like a grapefruit spoon, if you've ever seen that, and I just hollowed out the inside
It's got
of
little teeth
spiky
on the one
things.
side.
That's
Okay.
right. All right, and basically what I have here is some vanilla yogurt, and I'm going to put in a little bit of orange juice. So I'm going to squeeze that in here, roughly
Oh, that's
about
fun.
a teaspoon. Okay, and then I am going to use some zest. I don't know if you've ever used a microplane before, but if you...
Ooh, a little bit of zest. I like it. And does that add a little more of the orange flavor to it?
Adds a little, it's a stronger orange flavor. Now when you zest though, you don't want to get the white part because then it'll be real bitter.
Oh,
So
okay.
you just
But
want to do the outside.
Now, you in TV land can't smell this, but Miss Adrian's zesting and you can really smell the orange, which, yum.
Now, why do we want to use orange, especially in the winter time? What do you think?
Does that have a vitamin in it?
It does, vitamin C. So we're going to put in some orange juice from our orange. We always want to use fresh oranges
Oh, okay.
rather than juice. A lot of
And actually, they come into season in Florida in the winter.
That's right.
Okay.
Yep, that grapefruit, a lot of your citrus fruits, which are great for your health, keep you healthy so you don't get sick over the winter, all great for your immunity.
When we're all stuck together when sharing all the same germs.
That's right. I'm even just going to throw in a little tiny bit of honey,
Oh,
just
they're
a
from
little
the
bit to sweeten it up. And then I'm going to take that and mix it together. Oops. Again, messy. Everything I do is messy.
That's okay. That's why we have aprons. And messy's fun.
All right. And then I'm just going to scoop it into my nice little orange bowl
How cool
to make
is
it
that?
fun. And then if you'd like, you can dip some bananas or apples into your yogurt dip.
Oh, I'm going to try a little bit. I will do a single dip into some yogurt dip. That's good. It's too bad you can't taste this and the cameraman can't taste this right now. But it's really good.
This is one of the perks of your jobs, right?
Oh, this is great. It's like it's like fruit candy. It's really good.
That's right. No more chocolate.
Oh,
No more caramel.
we're gonna
When
say
you
bye
can
to
eat
the
this
chocolate.
way. All right, I got one more tasty snack to show you. All right.
Well, I can't wait. If it's as good as the others, we're in for a treat.
All
okay.
right.
Ooh.
Sometimes you want something crunchy, right? You're in the mood for a snack. You look in your cupboards and you see pretzels, you see potato chips.
And we have a lot of sweet here.
We have a lot
We
of sweet.
need some salty.
We need some balance. But if you're looking in the cupboards and you see potato chips, it's not your best choice. All right.
That's true.
So what can we eat that's crunchy but still fills us up and is healthy for our bodies? So we're gonna make some roasted chickpeas.
Oh, okay.
All right, so what I did was I took a can of garbanzo beans. It's another name for chickpea. And I put them in a colander and I rinse and drain them really well because you don't want to eat all that saucy stuff in the can. It's high in salt.
So you have to put it, you just have to drain it out.
You have to drain it out, rinse it off really well, and then I put it on a sheet pan with some foil, all right? Now the trick with these is you want to make sure that they're nice and dry. If they're not dried off, and when you go to cook them, they're going to get kind of soggy.
Oh, okay.
And if you want something crispy, you got to put them,
Make sure they're,
nice and dry.
So make sure your garbanzo beans, because that's just a fun word to say, are very dry.
All right. And then once we're done with that, I'd have a little tiny bit of olive oil. This is the fun part. I don't know if you want to do this or not.
Oh, okay.
We're just going to take a little bit of oil and we're going to
Okay.
spread it on our beans.
Oh.
All right.
The garbanzo beans like to roll. So
They do. They like to party. They like to move.
there we go. I need to spray the garbanzo beans.
Yeah, you could spray them too. Now I'm going to make these a little savory, meaning going to have more flavor to it. Not a sweetness, but more of a salty flavor. So I'm going to
salty's good.
use a little bit of salt and some Parmesan cheese.
Oh, yeah.
All right. That should be good. That's
Is that
perfect.
good?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're just going to lightly sprinkle these with a little bit of salt. Okay. And then I'm going to use a little bit of Parmesan cheese and put them on top as well.
So when you make your own snacks, you get to control how much salt, how much sugar
Exactly.
you put in. So where if we bought something like this, it might have 3 or 4 times as much salt in it.
That's right.
So it's better to use less.
Always better to make your own snacks, to make your own meals at home. It's always going to be healthier.
Okay. And none of these took a lot of time.
No, we made 6 snacks in a very short amount of time. What we're going to do next is put these in the oven, and we're going to
okay.
bake them at 400 degrees for 25-30 minutes until they're nice and crunchy.
Oh, okay.
And I actually have some
Ooh.
for you
And
to
these
try.
are what they look like when they come out.
This is what they look like. All right. So we have a whole bunch of healthy snacks here. We have sweet, we have savory, we have salty, we have colors of the rainbow.
And these are crunchy.
There's crunchy.
Like, gotta try crunch. Oh yeah, some crunch. They're good. They're very good, and they are salty, but not too salty. Savory.
Savory, yeah. Great after school snack.
Excellent, and they'll give us energy to do what we have to do,
That's right.
and hold us over to dinner time.
That's right. I know a lot of kids, they come home from school and they want to go right to the refrigerator and they want to eat, and then 10 minutes later they want to eat again. So you need to find some good healthy snacks that are going to sit in your stomach for a little bit, but be healthy for you as well.
Well, I would like to thank you so
Sure.
much. This has been a very tasty episode of Lights Camera Read. If you want to learn more about good foods, look in the recipe section of your local library, or go visit Adrian at Body Metrics in Limerick.